Good morning, students. I'm a geography teacher. So, today we are going to discuss another chapter or another topic of the same chapter. Perhaps you, in previous video, we started rotation and revolution, and there somehow we finish the rotation. Okay. So, today we are going to discuss about the revolution. Okay. So, revolution one by one we have to discuss, and regarding that okay, so first thing we have to know that what is revolution. Okay, so second motion of the earth it is considered. Okay, and it is the movement around the sun. Okay, it is the movement around the sun. So this is considered as the revolution. Okay, so this is called as a revolution. It takes the 365 1.5 days or 1 year to revolve around the sun. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. So if you consider, so total time taken by, so first thing we have to know what is the revolution. Okay, so revolution, the movement of the earth, the movement of the earth around sun. Okay, so this is called the revolution. How much time it is taking? 365 days. Okay, 1/4 days. So these are the days. Means if you consider, so 365 days and 1/4 means 24 is equal to 6 hours. So total time taken by 365 days, 6 hours approximately. This time is taken by the sun. Okay, so but every you can say that every years we never count these 6 hours. Okay, we never count. So after 4 years means 4 into 6, so that is 24 hours. 24 hours is equal to 1 day. Okay, so this 1 day is added, with the month of February. Okay, so that time the February automatically it will be, normally February the 28 days, so that time it would be how much days? 1 day. So how much? 29 days it will be. Okay, this thing we have to understand over here. Okay, so and automatically the year will be, what will be the year? Normal year is 365 days, so that year you can say the 1 day again increased. Okay, so that time the year will be 366 days. Okay, so this is considered as, this is called the leap year. Okay, this is called the leap year. Okay, this is called the leap year. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. So leap year, how it is coming? Every so there is a normal time taken by 365 days, 6 hours. So 6 hours we are never added in the in the month. So what we can do after say 4 years, so that can be added in the 4 into 6, 24 hours. 1 day added with the month of the February, and automatically year will be the 366 days. So this is called the leap year. Every 4 years, you can say the every 4 years. Okay, every 4 years leap years come. So last we considered that 2020 was a leap year. Okay, then 2024 that will be a leap year. Okay, then 2028, so if so that is also will be leap year. So every 4 years you can see the, every after 4 years we can get the leap years. Okay, so next you can see the leap year will come 2024, and previous one before 2016 also was a leap year. The year which is divided by 4, which can be divided by 4. Okay, and there should not be any remainder, so that time it is considered as the leap year. Okay, so this thing we have to understand in the case of revolution. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. Then come to another thing we can discuss over there, that is the leap year. Then we have to discuss the perihelion and the aphelion. Okay, perihelion and the aphelion. Just let me check out. Just 1 minute. Oh, there we can say this would be very easy. Okay, so now we have to discuss the another topic, that is the perihelion and the aphelion. Okay, perihelion and aphelion. Okay, okay. What is perihelion and aphelion? That should we have to discuss. Actually, previously discussed the Earth orbits. Okay, Earth orbits. You can say Earth orbits. It is not round. It is a elliptical. Okay, somehow it is elliptical. Okay, somehow it is elliptical. So if you consider there is sun, okay, this is sun and earth is moving, so some position you can say there is a highest position, longest, and some is position is the very shortest position. Okay, so if you take example, so perihelion is said that the from the peri and the near. Okay, near means the when the sun distance between sun and earth, it will be you can say the earth, sun and earth position, it will be you can see the nearest. Okay, nearest position. So that time it is considered what? That time it is considered the perihelion. Okay, okay, that time it is considered as called perihelion. Okay, perihelion. When it is come in the okay, 3rd January in every year. Okay, 3rd January of every year. And that time you can say this time situation, the distance between 14.7, okay, 14.7 or crore kilometer, or you can say 147 million kilometer. So this is the longest distance. Peri means near. Okay, peri means near. So this we have to understand first. Okay, peri means near. So distance it will be 14.7 crore kilometer, or otherwise 147 million kilometer. So this distance is known as the perihelion. But the normal distance between earth and average distance is 15 crore kilometer. Okay, 15 crores kilometer. But there is also a, so this occurred in which time? Is the 3rd January. Okay, it is 3rd January. Okay, and if you consider this thing means the longest, or the you can see the aphelion. Okay, aphelion distance, you can see the farthest distance. How much distance? You can say the app. Okay, app means the app you can consider as the away from. Okay, away from means very farthest distance will be there. When this time will come, you can say this time will come, you can say July 4th. Okay, 4th July of every year. So that time the distance will be very very long, and the distance will be 152 million kilometer. Okay, so this position of the earth and sun, between earth and sun, this is called the perihelion. Okay, this is called the aphelion. This is called the aphelion, and perihelion is the nearest position, that is the 3rd January, 147 million kilometer, and aphelion is the farthest or the longest distance, you can say that between earth and sun, that is 152 million. Okay, this thing we have to understand one by one. Then if you consider that the what will be the speed. Okay, speed of the revolution. So speed of revolution. Speed of revolution, what? You can perhaps that is the speed of revolution that you can say the how much speed is the 30 kilometer, okay, per seconds, that is the speed. If you take it in the hours, so 117 point you can say the 000 kilometer per hour revolution. So in this speed earth is moving around the sun. Okay, so this thing you have to understand. Then the inclination of axis and significance. Axis means the earth axis. We are going to discuss earth axis. Okay, earth is you can see the earth, and it is the axis of it. Okay, so this axis you can say how much. So first thing, if you consider these things from the north to south pole, north pole to south pole, it will be 23.5 degree north, and here it is the 66.5 degree. Okay, 66.5 degree. Okay, so this thing we have to understand. And if we consider this is the equator, okay, equator is the 0 degree. Okay, so so if you so the earth spins at the imaginarily inclined line, it is called the axis. Okay, so what is axis? Earth is always move around the sun on the basis of the what? On the basis of, you can see the one imaginary line. This line is called as a axis. So north of this line is called the north pole, and south of this are the from the equator, and south of this it is called the south pole. The earth rotates in the axis, and you can say that is a revolution, and it makes the earth 66.5 degree with the plane of the plane. So if you consider one line with this is the plane, okay, so this orbital plane it is. So on the basis of this the revolution, and it makes the angle 66.5 degree, 66.5 degree with the orbital plane or the elliptical plane. So this is two things we have to understand. Okay, another thing we have to discuss in the next video, we have to discuss the summer, winter, okay, all these solstice, equinoxes we have to discuss. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and you can all are asked watch this video again and again. Thank you.